Right, this is definitely our season for winning the Papa John's Pizza Trophy. I am convinced this season we're going to break the under-21s curse of winning it. We are going to get past Brighton under-21s in the quarterfinal, and then in the semi-final we either face Manchester United under-21s who we've beaten, or Wickham. I would prefer to play the Manchester United ones because Wickham beat us in the league with our best team. And then it might be Man City under-21s, Swansea, McDonald's, or Wrexham. Very tough, but I like our chances. Let's go and hopefully play quarterfinal followed by the semi-final. Hey guys, what are you? Welcome back, episode 30 of Oldham to Ohm. As I always say, if you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Trying to get 400, you can make it happen. And to make it happen, smash a like on the video, because that definitely helps in winning games. If you like this video, we will have a good chance of getting to that Papa John's Trophy final at Wembley. Since we left you, we drew 1-1 with Sutton United, which is a bit disappointing. I think that was a morale bleh from the West Ham game. We then went and beat Shrewsbury 1-0. We are still top of League One, 20 points now ahead of Fleetwood. So and Wickham and Birmingham, so they're all chasing for that second spot. So as I say, I think the league is pretty much wrapped up. It would be very, very hard for us with 16 games to go to balls it up. I don't think that is going to happen quite like that. We are going to play Brighton under-21s today in the league. Transfers wise, I don't think much has happened. We haven't brought anyone in. The only person to go out has been Harrison at Dudziak out on Northampton. He wants a bit more game time, but you played 13 in the league and 8 in the cup, and you are only down as a squad player. So I don't know. Anyway, fine. Get a bit more game time, mate. That's all right. We've got enough. I have sort of been looking maybe to bring in a midfielder to sort of cover him, or a centre back, but I feel like we're pretty good at the moment, and that gives a chance to give some game time to likes of Katani, he's only 2 stars at the moment, but he can play along the back there, or even Felipe Augusto, who is 16 and 190 centimetres. He's an absolute giant. But anyway, Ted Curd is back today, which is, boom, another thumbs up. We've got Ted Curd in goal, Read it right back, Brian Moore, Brown and Murray as the other defenders. Niz in that ball-winning midfielder role. Sanders and Gower. Gower gets a start because Harrison is off on loan. Newville, Patrick and Max Dean up front. And Okunbiri is on the bench today as well. Hopefully he can get back to goal-scoring ways after a Max Dean hat-trick. Would be absolutely amazing. So, like I said, the plan for today is to play the quarterfinal. Fingers crossed, the semi-final. We've got to get, obviously, past Brighton first. I don't know what to do if that doesn't happen, but who knows? We'll figure it out. We should be winning this. Like I said, I always feel like we've got a chance against an under-21s team, just because, they have potentially a few holes in that team, players who aren't quite up to the standard. Whereas when you face like a League One team, they probably play a strong team. But I'm not going to do that. I haven't done that in 3 seasons so far, and we've made 2 semi-finals. So, it would be absolutely amazing if we could do it with sort of, a young rotated team all the way to the final. And Brandon Brian Moore scores his first goal of the year. Off a corner. Loving it. The corner from Sanders. He gets the assist. And Brian Moore, not the tallest, not the best. He gets up there and he scores. We've got another free kick. Sanders now whips it in. Is Niz. I thought Niz was going to score his first goal. Sanders. Oh, it's another corner. And Oldham are absolutely piling on the pressure here. Against Brighton as Sanders, Brian War. What was that? Ryan now, and it is Brighton now. Can we get back into this? Newfield. I should be having a check. It's Patrick. Don't know what he's doing. Looking at the ball intently. Should be keeping an eye on the latest scores to see if we're going to end up playing Wickham or Manchester United. Hopefully, Manchester United, since we did beat them 4-1. Murray now with thrown to Neufville. Murray crosses across. Gower gets it over the bar. And it is half-time. Pretty lackluster first half. We had that one shot and on target, and we scored, and we're looking pretty good. I do apologise if you can hear snoring in the background. The dog is asleep on the floor, and she is a very loud snorer. So I do apologise for that. But, you know, he's having a good nap. I don't want to see... oh my God, she is so loud. Yeah, that's her. That's her being really, really loud. I might just have to just adjust her head a little bit so she doesn't snore so much. Yeah, I'll just leave her. Right, we're in the second half. The latest scores there. Wickham are beating a Manchester United 2-0. So it does look like if we get past Brighton today, we will be playing Wickham in a month's time as Ted Curd collects that one nicely. Oh, I've got to adjust this dog when this highlight ends. Niz, good tackle. Sanders on the ball now. Back to Brown. Brown to Neufville. Murray. Murray goes for a little jog down this sideline. Murray. Go Murray. Go Murray. Crosses it in. Max Dean. Come on, Max Dean. What have you done? Score a hat-trick. Oh, that's a red card. Is that a red card? Yeah, send him off. Send him off. Send him off. Penman. He's off. He's off. 2 foot and boom. Right, we are going to bring on Ockenberry. It has been, what are we now? We're end of January. So 3 months. 3 months he has been out with this injury, and we're going to bring JB on for Gower, who's also not playing well, and Amari Patrick will bring on Mayembe. So just the 3 there for the moment. We'll keep an eye on the likes of Niz and Tyler Reid. We might give Katani a bit of a go there as well, but we get the game kicked back off. The subs haven't clicked in just yet, I don't think. Opara now for Brighton, as they're only a goal behind, so heaps of time to get back in this. Gower goes to Murray. Murray tries to go down this left-hand side, finds Patrick with a huge ball over. Neufville, this has got to be a goal. It's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, come on. Niz Gower. Gimme Gower. He's about to be substituted, but it's not going to stand. That's a shame. That is a shame. I feel like we should have had a penalty then as well. And because maybe would have liked to keep Jimmy Gower on, but because he scored, I don't get that opportunity to keep him there. But JB now, Ockenberry back in. What a strike! What a strike for Ockenberry's 10th goal of the season. He's 3 months out. He gets his first touch of the ball here. It's JB. Ockenberry just goes, yeah, slap. Get in. Get in. We're going to take Reid off for Lorenzo Catani there. Oh, that was flipping amazing. Final change, and it is going to be... do we bring on the Prince? Yeah, we're going to be... Felipe Augusto. He can play in that DM role, can't he? Oh, it's tempting. I think we bring on Prince. He needs a bit more game time. Bring him on for Niz. And that's the final one. Point the finger. Not a lot of time left, mate. We're complacent. That's excellent. And we keep the game off. And we look like we're... Manchester United put one back here. It's 2-1 to Wickham at the moment. I think we're gonna get through this. Nice winners. And we're going to end up playing Wickham, which is a bit of a... Yeah. And there it is. End of the game. We win 2-1. 2-0, nice and easy. Brian Moore, man of the match. He was outstanding at the back. They're all good. They're all good. Sam Murray, Lewis Brown, Ted Curd, Sanders, Ockenberry, just amazing. Very well done, guys. Good win. And I didn't even check the other scores. It's probably Wickham. We're probably playing Wickham, which is not ideal. Let's have a look. Yep, we're going to be playing Wickham. And then potentially Swansea, Man City get past Wrexham. We get 50k. And we are through to another Papa John's Pizza semi-final. hopefully we can do one better this time, and hopefully we can... Oh, Sam Murray's going to be out of it. That's a bit of a blow. And hopefully we can do one better and get to that final. Right, I'm going to now play 6 games off camera. Maybe I'll even be in a different outfit, because it's probably going to take a while. See you, which will just be like a bit for you, but for me, quite a while. Editing stuff, magic, eh? Right, so we're back for the Papa John's semi-final against Wickham. We've played a whole host of games in the middle. We beat Lincoln 4-1 with a hat-trick from Bridgie. Well, Portsmouth 3-2 were a bit off that day, I think. Like a couple of 6.1s there. Then put Bristol Rovers to the sword 3-0, a double for Max Dean. We drew 0 with Colchester, which is a bit of a blow because they are 22nd in the table, but Ted Curd deputising in goal there, got a 7.3 and kept a clean sheet. 2-1 over Wigan, and then we absolutely pumped Charlton 5-0. We were just on point that game. It was wonderful to see. Got Wickham now in the Papa John's. This is the 3rd semi-final we've made it to for this. So I'm hoping we can go one better this year and get to Wembley. Anyway, this is the team. We've got Curd in goal, Reed at right back, Brian Wall, Brown and Kuto at left back. Sam Murray is suspended, so we've got Benny Kuto there. JB is going to come in the base midfield. Sanders, Gower, Newville, Patrick on the wings, and Dean up front. We've got Sosa, Mayembe, Wardle, Prince Antwi, Filippo Augusto and Lorenzo Catani on the bench. No Niz, as he is injured, unfortunately, and he will miss this and possibly the final as well. But let's get into this. And hopefully, I'm really hoping we can get one over Wickham here and make it to Wembley, because 3 semi-finals in a row is pretty gutting. I would really like, at least one trip to Wembley. But I guess that is the risk that you play when you use all these young kids like I have been doing. So there is that chance that they do slip at these final hurdles. But I'm really hoping, because this team's got a little bit more sort of first-teamy players with the likes of Reed, Kuto, JB, Patrick as well in there. So I'm just hoping that they have a little bit more, guile and resilience to get them to Wembley. But it is Wickham on the ball now, and an early chance here. Lewis crosses in, Surridge. Oh my God, Sam Surridge. I'm pretty sure when we played him in that game that we lost, he scored as well. Lewis Brown. We got some big concerns over Lewis Brown, actually. The last couple of games he plays, he's not looking very, very good. I do worry that he's not going to be quite as good as I thought. But anyway, Gower on the ball now. Max Dean using some of that pace. There's a great ball. And Josh Newfell. He gets his 7th goal of the season and puts us straight back level with Wickham. That is great play from Max Dean. Sanders and JB here with Gower just combining in that midfield triangle. Max Dean and Newfell. That's a great Newfell. And I'm loving the Wickham goalkeepers' snazzy purple and yellow kit. That looks pretty damn cool. But here's another highlight. Ted Curd now going along to Newfield, and Max Dean couldn't quite get on that one. Lewis now as Wickham come down this right with Mehmeti, and I thought that was going to be it would have been better if that had been maybe a yellow card, but once again, Sam Surridge, who Brian Wall missed the header this time. So both my centre-backs both my centre-backs have been undone for each of Wickham's goals so far. So that is worrying. But Gary Sanders is a free kick, and he's pretty good at free kicks, actually. He scored a really good one earlier in the year. Sanders now can't get it on anyone's head. Gower back to Sanders, driving into the box, and he loses control of the ball as Mawson puts it out. And shout the boys to demand a little bit more here. Benny Kuto with a free kick goes down the line. Patrick tries to get to it, slides and loses possession, but Gower now on the ball. Oh, it's a penalty. Newfield goes down, and we've got Benny Kuto taking the penalty. A lot of experience there. He puts it away. This game is end-to-end ding-dong stuff. It is 2-2 after half an hour in, what so far looks to be one of the greatest games of football ever. I demand some more again for the boys. The defense is awful. Reed's okay, 6.5, but Brian Moore and Brown on 6.2s are just not playing very well. Brian Moore's on a yellow as well. I only have the Catane, the young Italian, and Felipe Augusto, the young Brazilian. Oh, Sam Surridge. Jesus Christ. On the bench. What is going on? What happens here? He just goes straight past Lewis Brown. Yep, just straight past him. Like, not even there. I mean, Ted Curd can't do much about that, to be honest. Point the finger. I want to see a much better display in the second half. I'm going to give him a bit of a what for, I think. I mean, I have a right mind to take one of our defenders off, to be honest. They've both been terrible. Terrible. If this is another goal from one of their defensive errors, I mean, then one of them's definitely got to come off. But by that point, it might be too late. But JB has intercepted this nicely. He's looking for his Leeds counterpart. Finds Sanders. Dean has a pop. Holy sh... Max Dean. What a... Whoa. Wow. But we got to watch that again. JB coming out like a Yaya Toure, looking at his size there. Finds Sanders. Great ball to Max Dean. Max Dean just says, yep, keep her off your line. I'll have that. And we are back in this game at 3 bloody all. It is definitely end-to-end ding-dong stuff. And you just need Brian Moore and Brown to just defend. Oh, no, and they haven't again. Who's that? Brian Moore's supposed to be on him. He just splits them. He just splits both of them. Right, I've got to take both of them off. I have got to take both of them off. They absolutely are just having the worst games ever. But the problem is, it's going to be Lorenzo Catane and Felipe Augusto. We'll put Augusto there because he's a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. There's plenty of time left. Go and change the game, you two. Because, I mean, I don't think I've ever done a double centre-back substitution. It's Couto with a free kick and is headed away. It looks like JB there heading back for the ball to Reed and Sanders. Catane now on the ball. Sanders finds Couto. Can he spark some magic? Max Dean, Gower! Oh, Gower has blasted it over. We will look to make a couple of other substitutions, looking at the likes of Patrick and Gower not playing that well, and I think that is definitely time. It is going to be 2 more there. Both midfielders, which is going to be the Prince to come on for Gower. I'm going to swap him, push JB up there, and I'm going to bring... Yeah, we're going to take Patrick off, and I'm going to push Max Dean out to the right. And there's plenty of time left. Come on. 1 more to take the game to penalties. I think it goes straight to penalties. There's no extra time shenanigans in here. We are going to demand some more from the boys and go attacking as well. Oh, no, don't... Oh, I was going to say, finally, a defender has put in a tackle on Sam Surridge. Sanders now. That's a huge ball to Sosa out here on the right. And I think it's the tactic as... I was going to say I've noticed that tactic's done that thing again, but Sosa out on that right has put Max Dean away and we are back in at 4-1. I will be changing them back again, but Sosa, in the absolute clear here, cuts into the box nicely and just plays it to the back post, and Max Dean is there for a wonderful tap-in, and it is 4-4. An absolute ding-dong, an absolute ding-dong of a game, end-to-end stuff this. Demand some more again. Can we get a 5th? I'm not sure my nerves can take getting a 5th. I'm just glad my centre-backs have made some tackles. Newfield now on the ball. He's dispossessed, but Reed gets it back nicely, and Reed goes for a charge down this right-hand side. Can he get the ball away? No? Yes? No? I don't know what happened there. Ball goes across field, and Wickham now looking to break it down the other side of the field. Lewis going backwards now. Tafazoli Caninda. Mawson. As Toffolo is... Oh, Sam Surridge scores the fifth one. I'm gonna have Kittens. Lewis. They've taken Sam Surridge off. They've taken him off. He scored 4 goals. They've taken him off. Oh, Gary Sanders. This is prime Sanders' position. Come on, Gary. Taking his time. Don't know why. Over the top. Goalkeeper makes a save. It will go to a corner. And we will look for the giant Brazilian on 6.9. Can he become a hero? Benny Couto now with the corner. Headed away. Sosa on the ball now. Back to Couto. Couto dispossessed by Jordan Obita. 32-year-old Jordan Obita comes across. Oh, Katani playing like an actual centre-back. It's amazing what happens when you have some centre-backs playing for you. It's going to go to penalties. It's going to go to penalties. We make one more substitution. I'm just going to quick pause the game. Just going to pause the game. I just want to check Maybe's penalty taking. I call him Maybe. 7. And Ryan Waddle, 4. Right. Surely Sosa, 6. Max Dean, 9. Josh Newfield, 8. Gary Sanders, 7. This is exciting, isn't it? JB, 3. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put him on. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go straight to penalties. There it is. Penalties. Benny Couto is going to be first, followed by Max Dean. Gary Sanders at 3rd. Josh Newville. Sosa at 5. And Prince Antwi at 6. Let's go into the team talk. I'm going to point the finger. Stay calm and back yourselves. We'll be fine. Be the difference maker. Be the difference maker. And... good luck. Penalties. How many times do we have penalties in the Pappa Johns? We should be experts at them by now. I thought the goalkeeper would save that. I thought Benny Couto had stuffed that for a second there. Lewis comes in for Wickham now. He looks calm. He slots it home. Drills Max Dean now. Got a double Max Dean. Very, very hot and cold striker Max Dean. Jordan Obita's missed as well. That kind of makes me feel a little bit better. But Max Dean, Gary Sanders now. He's young. Get in, Gary. He's had a really good game, Gary Sanders. Alfie Mawson now coming up for Wickham. If Ted Curd can save one of these, that really gives us the upper hand. But he doesn't. And a new Phil, scorer of our first goal. Come on, Joshy boy. Sends the keeper the wrong way. To follow now. Come on, Ted Curd. Come on, Curdsy. No. Nope. Sosa, who set up that Max Dean second goal. Scores. Come on. Please, Teddy Curd. Come on, mate. This is a trip to Wembley. You save this, you are going to be an Oldham hero for life. Come on. My hands are sweaty. I'm so nervous. Oh, Ted Curd. Teddy Curd getting we win on penalties. Oh, what a game. 4 goals from Sam Surridge. You think they would have kept him on. Penny taking 14. Oh, you think it would have. They missed 2. They ballsed up there. But look, every single time they scored 1, we scored. They scored, we scored. They scored, we scored. They scored, we scored. It was end-to-end ding-dong stuff. Oh, there it is. We're playing Swansea on the 4th of April. There it is, 4th of April. That will be the next episode, I think. And we'll probably also wrap up the season. I'm sure somewhere in there we're going to, even before that game, we will win the league. Like I said, 2 more wins. One more win. Our goal difference is ridiculous. I didn't even see our goal difference. He's got 80 goals and only let in 26. Magnus Norman, this is a guy who we had in the National League. I mean, what are they saying? They're saying he's a good League One goalkeeper. I wonder how he'll go next year, but this has been his best year in the harder league. I don't know how that works. But anyway, guys, we're going to Wembley. We're going to play Swansea, and we've got a chance to lift our first cup. Hopefully we can do it, and hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.